Hello and welcome back to Every Problem. This is Stewart Calculus section 1.4, problem 2a and b. For this problem, they're saying to use the law of exponents to rewrite and simplify the expression. And for 2a, there's actually a really interesting property that we're able to use for this. And I think it's kind of neat. So let's go ahead and get started. We have 8 to the 4/3, which naturally would look like the cubed root of 8 to the 4th, and that's a little bit messy. So what's interesting is there's actually a way around that. So one thing that we can notice looking at 8 is we know that 8 actually has a cubed root itself. 8 is the cubed root of the cubed root of 8 is 2. So we see that 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. So again, I'll rewrite that for redundancy, and we have 2 to the 3rd equals 8. Well, if that's the case, what's stopping us from substituting that in right here? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's have 2 to the 3rd to the 4/3 power. And now what's really cool is we can actually use one of those properties of exponents, and we can multiply these two exponents together. So we have 2 to the 3 times 4/3, and the 3's, those will cancel out. So that just gives us 2 to the 4th. And doing some math, right, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, you get 4 times 4, and that gives you 16. And so 16 is going to be our answer for that. So yeah, I just think that's really cool because 8 to the 4/3 is pretty complicated. And so it's neat that you can just get 16 and be done with it there. Okay, and part B. Okay, so part B is x to the 3x squared to the 3rd power. Not second, 3rd power. Okay, now a quick warning. Be very careful whenever you're taking powers of something in parentheses. You have to make sure that you really apply the power to everything. So we need to apply this 3rd power to 3 and to x squared. And so then we have to make sure that we have all of our rules in place. So oftentimes what I like to do, if it's a little bit confusing, is I'll even rewrite it. And so I'll say x times 3x squared times 3x squared. This is optional, but if you're newer to working with exponents, then this can help a lot. So we take 3x squared and 3x squared, that gives us 9x to the 4th, times another 3x squared will give us 27x to the 6th. Okay. Then we multiply all of that by x, we can't forget the x, and that will give us 27x to the 7th, and that's our final answer there. So that's everything for question number 2.